Popcorn for Dinner was not recorded in front of a live studio audience.
Can someone call the dentist for me? I forgot when my appointment is.
Why can't you call yourself?
Good one. Ellie, but seriously, can you call the dentist for me?
He can't call himself. He's afraid of the phone.
I'm not afraid of the phone. I'm afraid of talking on the phone.
My apologies.
I'll call the dentist for you, Michael. I used to be a receptionist, so I can communicate using industry terms like, hello.
No, Michael, you need to get over this. You're calling the dentist, and we're all going to be here for support.
Fine. Wait, what's my social security number?
You don't need that.
Your social security number is 078.
Hey, Dr. Kwong! Sorry, you're not a doctor. No, I mean a dentist. Dentist. You're not either. You're just a receptionist. Oh my God, no, I'm so sorry. Not just a receptionist. Being a receptionist is a very important job.
Hang up.
You want to start off with my name? It's Mikey?
No, it isn't.
Sorry, it isn't. It's Mikkel.
Why can't he say his own name?
I need an appointment.
No, you have an appointment.
I have an appointment, but I don't know why. Sorry, I know why. It's to get my teeth checked, but I don't know when. Does that, maybe sound like something you can handle?
Oh, dear God.
Anyway, good to talk this through. Got a jet. Thank you. I'm sorry. Goodbye.
Got a jet?
That was awful. You didn't even get the time of the appointment.
I think I blacked out.
You're listening to Popcorn for Dinner. This is episode 2. Pilot episodes are allowed to be iffy, but if episode 2 is bad, we're screwed. The pressure is on. This episode begins, as most do, in the gang's living room. It's the middle of the weekday and everyone is just hanging around. Michael plays video games while Ellie counts spare change.
I just counted all the money I have in the world, and I am $20 short on rent. Again!
Again? What did you do last time?
I sold some of my hair to make up the difference.
To who?
I prefer not to answer that.
Ellie, for the last time, I can just lend you $20.
For the last time, I don't accept money from friends. It's one of my big rules.
Tell me, what are your big rules?
1, don't accept money from friends. 2, don't accept LinkedIn requests from strangers.
They could be offering you a job.
Exactly.
Austin walks into the living room wearing a blazer and a t-shirt. If you didn't know him, it would be hard to tell, but he has a spring in his step.
Wow, where are you going tonight, Austin? Big date?
Even better. I'm going to a stand-up comedy class.
Is that better?
I have to make a speech at my Uncle Dale's second wedding, and I want to be really funny. At his first wedding, I made a speech about how the marriage wouldn't work. It got huge laughs. But at what cost?
Where's the comedy class?
Down on Howard Street.
Some of you may have been wondering what city this show takes place in. I'm not going to tell you. It's a city that has a functioning subway system and a big hill. Who knows? Could be yours.
What are you guys doing tonight?
I'm going to stare at the ceiling and wonder where it all went wrong. Maybe sign up for a medical trial so I can make rent.
I'm doing laundry.
Ugh.
The laundry room in their building is terrifying. Blood has been spilled there.
By yourself? Is that even safe?
I know, but I really need to wash my handsome shirt.
Oh man, the laundry room? Last time I was down there, disaster struck.
What happened?
There's a tsunami off the coast of Indonesia.
Laura comes home from work. She has some kind of sitcom girl occupation, like interior design or miscellaneous fashion.
Hey guys, who wants a fruit roll-up?
She throws the fruit roll-ups at them, and nobody catches them except Austin.
Laura, what's gotten into you? Did you break your cold brew sobriety?
No, nothing that bad.
So you did something bad.
Austin does not unroll the fruit roll-up he just caught. Rather, he bites into it whole. Everyone is appalled by this.
Okay, what I did is not nearly as bad as that.
Laura, what's going on?
Okay, you know how I'm trying to turn my internship into a full-time job? The guy that's in charge of hiring is like 30, and we were talking at lunch, and he kept referencing his wife Caroline and their adventures together, and I wanted him to think that I had my life together, so I panicked and I said I lived in a loft apartment.
That's not that big of a lie.
With my husband.
That's a bigger lie.
And his wife is out of town, so I invited him over to have dinner with me and my husband tonight, and he'll be here in like an hour.
Okay, you're screwed.
Laura runs around the apartment hiding any evidence that 4 21-year-olds live there. Michael, Ellie, and Austin watch with their feet up on the coffee table, not helping at all.
I should just call him. Tell him my husband is sick.
Laura hides a bunch of video game controllers in an old pizza box and kicks it under the couch.
Hey, that's good. Tell him my husband has just been diagnosed with a terminal illness. Next week I tell him, it's bad, it's really bad. I cry softly, beautifully. Life is so full of love and uncertainty. Next week he's dead. I thought we had more time. I wear black to the office for like a month, and I'm free.
So you have to be married to be an adult? I'm not married, and I'm an adult. Unless I'm buying a bus pass. Then I'm a large teen.
Ellie, when you're older, it's cool to be married. Being married is the new not being married. Being married is alt.
Laura, just tell your boss the truth.
Telling the truth feels like the worst thing I could do right now.
Lying is bad.
Oh my god. You lie to girls all the time.
No, I don't.
You don't? Okay, mystery solved how you haven't had sex in a year.
It's been 16 months. But it's true, Michael doesn't really lie. He's so honest, he has his actual height listed on his dating apps.
Guys, the plan is simple. I just need one of you to pretend to be my husband for one dinner so Josh thinks I'm cool and adult and hires me for a full-time job.
I'm not gonna lie to you. That sounds like a heck of a good time. But unfortunately, I have to see a man about a joke.
Laura turns to Michael. He's her last hope.
Please, Michael. I've wanted to work at this art gallery my entire life.
Right. Laura's sitcom girl occupation. Art gallery, something or other.
Fine, I'll do it.
Yay! Michael, you're the best!
If you do my laundry.
I'll do it. I'll strap a taser to my thigh and go down to that freaky little room, and I'll do all of your laundry. Whites and colors. Even your delicates.
Do guys have delicates? Like a holder for your penis or something?
Yes.
Okay, you've got yourself a deal.
Oh, I'm so excited! I'm gonna go buy a bottle of Sauvignon Blanc for tonight. Ellie, what are you gonna do?
What?
Well, you can't stay here. We don't have roommates. We're married. Duh.
Where am I supposed to go? I have no money. You want me to go sit in a library like a new mom?
Why don't you come with me to my stand-up comedy class, Ellie? Everyone gets to perform, and the funniest person gets a cash prize.
How much?
$50.
I'm in.
Later, Michael and Laura walk home with groceries for dinner with the boss. Laura is all ready for an adult dinner. Her grocery bag has a baguette peeking out and some carrot greens.
So we're gonna make tapas tonight.
We're going to make tapas?
Yeah, you have to help. I'm not some weird wife shackled to a stove. It's the 21st century, Michael.
I'm not sexist. I just don't even know what tapas is.
It's just little plates of food. I Googled it. Every bite tells a story.
Okay, so I've been thinking if I'm gonna lie to this guy, I'd like to be really prepared. Like, what's our backstory? Where do we meet?
The zoo.
The zoo? I met my wife at the zoo? Who am I, the man in the yellow hat? No, absolutely not.
You suggest something then.
Video game conference?
Oh my god, Michael, don't make me into some weird 11th grade fantasy. What's next? I have to wear a sports jersey and knee-high socks?
Okay, fine. We met at a friend's wedding.
Okay, that's nice. I like that.
Where did I propose?
The zoo.
Ellie and Austin sit in a weird, multi-purpose room in a community center.
I'm nervous.
Hi, nervous. I'm Austin. Hey, that's good. Maybe I can use that on stage. Can you heckle me and say you're nervous?
A guy who is either a haggard 40-year-old or a youthful 50-year-old walks into the room and addresses the group of comedy hopefuls. He looks like he'd smell like a cigarette mixed with rain.
Austin, I think I recognize that guy from using the computers at the library.
Hello, class. My name is Randy Rober, and I will be your teacher. I wasn't supposed to teach this class, but I lost a bet with another comic. Unfortunately, stand-up comedy can't really be taught. Real stand-ups just learn to do comedy by doing it a lot. It's what comedians have done for generations. Comedians like Bill Hicks, Richard Pryor, myself. All right, I'm going to run the class just like a show. I'll call you up and you each get 5 minutes. That way you get some practice and I don't really have to do anything. Remember, the best set of the night gets $40.
I thought it was 50.
It was, but I bought a shrimp ring on the way over.
Back at the apartment, Michael and Laura are busy prepping for the arrival of Laura's boss, Josh. Jeez, say that 10 times fast.
So, this was a bit of a passion project, but I went through all of our cups and plates and I found 3 that matched.
Perfect. I love my husband.
Okay, Michael and Laura seem to have adjusted to being a married couple pretty easily. Just saying.
So, what's our policy on PDA?
What do you mean?
Like, are we a hand-holding couple, a gentle laugh and touch on the arm couple, a no-contact couple?
Wow, we should probably be coupley.
Yeah, like, I could touch the small of your back at some point.
Totally, I could put my hand on your forearm if you were to say something funny.
To be clear, I plan on saying funny things.
I'm not crazy, right? Like, there's a little something in the air.
We want to be a romantic couple, not bros like normal.
Yeah, nothing like normal.
Just to really sell it.
Yeah, just to really sell it. He's here. I'm literally terrified.
You'll be great, babe.
Babe? We're babe people? We didn't discuss this.
Hello.
Hi, Josh. Welcome to our home that is built on marriage.
Josh is a true millennial. I'll give you a minute to picture whatever that means to you. Now make the mustache even bigger. That's Josh.
Yeah, come on in, man. It's nice to meet you. I'm Cliff.
Laura shoots Michael a look like, who's Cliff?
Cliff. Cool. Nice to meet you.
Why don't you make yourself at home? And Cliff, why don't you take Josh's coat?
Oh, you got it, babe.
Laura is in hell. Michael has gone rogue and she can feel it.
So, Cliff, what do you do for a living?
Oh, me? I'm the CEO of a disruptive men's skincare brand.
Really?
Yeah. Really?
Really?
Seems like you'd have to know a lot about skincare for that, babe.
Less than you would think.
The fake show at the stand-up comedy class is well underway. A man is doing stand-up that can only be described as confessional. Ellie is watching with the intensity of an athlete assessing her competitors.
What else? My girlfriend dumped me 2 weeks after my dog died. Yeah, and then the next day, I lost my job. Good news is I didn't really like my job, and I don't know if I've ever really liked anything. So...
Is this supposed to be funny? I can do better than this.
Shh! This is awesome! It's like one of those comics who just tells it like it is. I'm learning a lot.
Plus, climate change is happening.
All right, I'm going to stop you there. This guy is making a classic mistake of not talking about anything that's relatable. Do you have a wife, guy? I wasn't listening.
No wife. I have actually nobody in my life, so.
Well, you might want to get one of those if you plan on having a future in stand-up comedy.
Michael and Laura talk privately in the kitchen. Or should I say, Cliff and Laura.
Can you cool it, Cliff?
I'm sorry, I'm not a good liar.
You don't need to make up a new name to be a good liar.
Fine. Other than that, it's going well, right?
You told him you met Tom Hanks at a gentleman's club in Topeka.
I'm sorry, I've just never felt like this. It's weird, I'm not nervous at all. I love being Cliff. I feel like Cliff could call the dentist. Cliff could do taxes. Cliff could even ask a woman out in an elevator, and it would be charming, not creepy.
I don't know what to do. This is not the man I married. Can you please go back in there and act like a normal husband?
Okay, that's too bad. I had a banger of a story queued up about how I co-founded Vice magazine.
Cliff, love to hear the end of that Hanks and Topeka story. Left me on a bit of a cliffhanger.
Ellie and Austin watch as another comedian graces the makeshift stage. This one is an extremely quirky girl wearing polka dot tights and those wire cat ears.
Okay, so this guy asked me out on a date. I was like, whatever. And then he was like, are you for real right now? And I was like, yeah, who isn't? Duh. But like, that's the thing, right? You know, like guys are always like, grr. And I'm like, is that seriously what you're saying to me right now? Like,
Hey, Austin, what do you think the odds are that a joke is coming anytime soon?
I think she's really talented.
Austin, the teachers just put headphones on. I might have a real chance of winning this.
I think you'll have a hard time beating what I've come up with.
like, I'm gonna bring this guy home to my mom so he can be like, blah, 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 blah. Like, be like sitting at the dinner table being like, ugh, this again? You know what I mean?
Back at the apartment, things seem to be going well. Josh is laughing. Michael is being funny. Even Laura has loosened her vice-like grip on her glass of wine.
And then I said, that's why we're in the floor cleaning business, not the floor cleaning business.
Hey, can I use your washroom?
Of course, it's just down the hall.
Thanks so much. Wow, I can't believe the size of this place.
Laura does one of those sitcom talk out of the side of your mouth things.
I gotta say, I'm starting to love Cliff. He picked my mom up at the airport last time she was in town. What a great guy.
I know. Cliff has really found a balance between his personal and professional life.
I hope Josh uses the fancy soap.
Me too, babe. Me too.
Back at the stand-up comedy class, it's now Austin's turn to perform. For some reason, he's holding the microphone in one hand and a glass of champagne in the other.
How's everybody doing tonight? What a beautiful night for love. When I first met Cynthia, I thought, wow, this is the perfect woman for my Uncle Dale.
Oh, Austin is literally just doing his speech for the wedding.
Unfortunately, Uncle Dale isn't some big prize. He's not a prize at all. He's a participation ribbon. I hope nobody is planning on drinking and driving tonight, and if you are, ask Uncle Dale to call you a cab. But don't let him tell you any stories about his days being a cab driver, because then you'll be asleep as well as drunk.
All right, we have a new low. This isn't even stand-up comedy. This is a speech for a wedding.
What's the difference?
All right, who's next?
He points right at Ellie.
You, with the mean face by the door, the one who's auditing. You ready?
I've never been more ready for anything in my entire life.
Dinner is now over, and I have to say, Cliff and Laura really nailed this. Josh looks happy and relaxed, like they've all been friends for years.
Huh. Thanks so much for having me, guys. What a fun night.
It was a fun night.
It's been a good change of scene, spending an evening in a nice apartment, you know? I live with 5 guys in a complete trap house. They're all home right now drinking baseball.
Excuse me?
Oh, drinking baseball? It's like Flip Cup and beer pong had a baby, but it's still baseball, so you all have to chew tobacco as well.
Wait. I thought you were married.
No. Why would you think that?
Today at work, you said Caroline is out of town.
Caroline is my dog.
Your dog is out of town?
Yeah, she's in San Antonio for the weekend.
Michael and Laura wait for an explanation, but none comes. Laura stays on mission. The night has gone so well, she's not going to let this little piece of information derail her. She takes a big breath and makes her move.
Josh, I'm just gonna come out and say it. I love working at the gallery. Do you think I'd be a good fit for a full-time position after my internship?
Yes, absolutely.
Oh my god, really? You have no idea how much this means to me.
You would be an excellent fit. I'll make sure to recommend you before my last day.
What?
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 What do you mean last day?
I gave my notice like a week ago. Nobody told you? I thought that's why you were having me over for dinner.
Why would you quit? You have the dream job.
Job? I mean, I guess it's a job, technically. I don't get paid, but it is a ton of work.
Your job doesn't pay either?
No. They kept saying it would, but it never did.
Oh my god.
Wow. What are you going to do now?
Law school, I guess. I don't know how you get in, but I'll do some ayahuasca and figure it all out.
Does anyone we work with get paid?
I think the janitor does.
Oh my god.
Back at the comedy class, Ellie is on stage telling the jokes that she just wrote moments ago. And it's going well. Like, really well.
I used to date guys, and dating women is so much better than dating men. I haven't watched a documentary about a wrestler for years.
The disgruntled teacher leans forward in his chair, like people do in movies, to indicate that someone is talented.
For me, dating men is like eating honeydew. I could go the rest of my life without eating a piece of honeydew. But every once in a while, I'll see a fruit platter and be like, all right, let's go for it. Maybe honeydew's changed in the last few years. I live in an apartment with 3 roommates. I haven't been alone at home for 2 years. Sometimes I watch a horror movie and a girl will be like alone in her house right before she's about to be murdered. And I'm like, oh, lucky.
Back at the apartment, Josh has left, and Laura and Michael do a classic husband and wife debrief.
Well, it worked. But to what end? Josh doesn't have a real job at the gallery either. Nobody gets paid.
We should have just had the janitor over for dinner instead. Great tapas, though. Every single bite told a story.
Hope Cliff is okay supporting me, considering I'm never gonna make any money.
Well, his skincare line is on track to go public, so we'll be okay, babe.
Thanks for being my husband. It meant a lot to me, babe.
Anytime.
They hug. They actually hold it for a really long time. You guys!
Well, I better go to bed. I gotta wake up early tomorrow.
Why? What are you doing?
Cliff's going fishing with Josh.
The next day, the gang sit around and wrap up the storylines. I mean, have coffee and chat casually about their evenings.
Ellie had the best set of anyone. You should have seen it. Everyone was dying. Mine was really good too, but I didn't win the money because I was too disruptive to the form.
So, you won the money. You can make rent without selling your hair.
Yeah, not only can I make rent, I have an extra $20. I could buy a lava lamp.
Ellie, just save it.
How much are Vespas?
Laura walks in with an axe and a laundry hamper full of Michael's clothing.
Well, the laundry room is still disgusting. I had to fight a rat for my dryer ball.
How did it go last night? Did you turn your internship into a full-time job?
I didn't exactly turn it into a job, per se, but technically I am making twice the amount of no money.
I loved last night. Lying is amazing. There's literally no consequences.
Michael pulls a tiny, shrunken shirt out of the laundry pile. It looks like it would fit a mouse.
Hey, my handsome shirt. I'm never lying again.
Popcorn for Dinner is produced by Dax Media, Kelly and Kelly, and Clamor. Created by Maddie Kelly. Popcorn for Dinner was narrated by me, Sierra Bravo. Maddie Kelly is Laura, Charlie B. Foster is Michael, Jillian Ebanks is Ellie, and Ben Fawcett is Austin. Additional voices by Ryan Beil, Nathan Hare, and Angela Galanopolous. This episode was written by Maddie Kelly, DJ On, Andrea Jen, and Pat Kelly. Story edited by Danica Thibault. Script consultant Rebecca Pang. Executive produced by Les Hollander, Maddie Kelly, Chris Kelly, Lauren Berkovich, Pat Kelly, Aaron Hilliard, Allison Shano, and Adam Reynolds. Produced by Tamara Black. Associate producers Justin Cho and Lillian Holman. Kelly and Kelly's head of production is Lauren Berkovich. Clamor's head of production is Adam Reynolds. Original music by Chris Kelly and Colin Cowan. Post-production supervision by Justin Cho. Sound design and edited by Chris Kelly, Max Collins, and Dave Shumka. Script supervision by Lillian Holman. Production coordinator Ethan Aronson. Key art by Ellen Lee. Popcorn for Dinner was recorded at Kelly and Kelly Studios in Vancouver, Canada, and Gold Diggers in Los Angeles, California. Special thanks to Oren Rosenbaum.